Hello. Wait, hold up. Hi. Hello. Hello, world. Hello. Hold up. Hold up. Okay. All right. Hi. Hello. Wait. Can you hear me? Check, check, 1, 2. Check us out, guys. Check us out. Check us out. We got a little. We got a little new microphone in the mix. We got a new microphone in the booth. In the booth today. All right. I think I might actually have to pull up a couple different tabs. Yo, what's up, Taisha? Good to see you. Yeah, it's supposed to pull all of the chat into one, but I have to have TikTok on a different tab. So that's kind of annoying, but whatever. Whatever. I actually don't know what this looks like, so I'm gonna learn a lot about the replay. Note that closing this page may disrupt your life. Okay. Okay. I'm trying to find a good way to orient this TikTok live chat. Oh, here we go. Pop out. There we go. That's good. Okay. And then put that to the side. And then I have Streamlabs for the most part. And now I can't see my chat. Oof. Oof. Oh, there you are. Okay. What's up, man? How you doing, Pandad? Good to see you. Good to see you, Gray. Welcome in, Gray. Hello, hello. How are you tonight? How are you today? Okay, just gonna put that a little lower. Thank you. I appreciate that. Yeah, this is the Electro Voice RE20, and it's my hope that this is going to capture more of the upper range of the vocals. I know this other one, the Shure SM7B, does a phenomenal job of getting the lower range of voice, but this is. Sorry, I was on the phone, didn't hear nothing. Hey, I didn't say nothing. I didn't say nothing at all. And if you're on TikTok, I do not even see your chat at all. Hold up. If I. This makes it so hard for me. This makes it so hard for me. There we go. It's sideways. Really? Okay. So Taisha is saying it's sideways, which is unfortunate. And apparently, if I reduce the window of my Streamlabs, I cannot see the other chat. So I can have one chat, but not the other. I have to toggle between the two. Phenomenal. You were doing a grand job. Fantastic. All right, save replay. No. Where are you at? Chat, where are you at? Maybe I can pull it out. Oh, there we go. Okay. So I can't read the entirety of Twitch chat, but it's okay. So I can read all of Twitch chat, but I can't read all of TikTok. Okay. I think that's basically where we're gonna have to stop with that. What is an Alphalete? That is a brand. That is a brand. This is a brand of gym wear. It's really good gym wear stuff. It fits on your body super well. I love the brand. I just hate how loud they are. Really good stuff. Fits really well. Very soft. Great material. I've had this stuff since I think like 2018, 2019. It's been a while. So, it's lasted a good, how long has it been since 2018? Hold up, boomer moment. 18 minus 25. 7 years. It's been about 7 years. That's crazy. Oof. Yeah, it's a really good brand. I love it. I love it. Alpha Elite. Use my code EGO in the chat. Yo, Samantha Rodriguez, what's up? How are you today? Hola, hola, Samantha Rodriguez. Hola, hola, hola. ¿Cómo estás? What are you up to tonight? Looks like we can have animated emojis. Phenomenal. Oh, actually, let me go back to multi. Dude, what's up? Words and words. It has been a minute. It has been a minute. He always comes back. Yes, absolutely. How the audiobook's been? The audiobooks, here, I'll show you. I'll show you where we're at with audiobooks. A good minute in your life. Hope all is well. All is definitely well. All is definitely well. Thank you very much. I hope all is well for you as well. We got a new microphone, so we're elevating the studio. We're always elevating the studio here in Studio Ego, Well-Read Media. We're going to always strive for the next level, and this level that we've hit right now is the Electro Voice RE20. So I love this thing. So far, it's been phenomenal, and the amount of auditions that I've had that I've put out so far with this have gotten really good feedback. And there was one person in particular that sent out a offer my way, so check this out. Yo, stream key, can you see my stream key? Hold up. No, I don't think you can see the stream key. All right, let me exit out of all this other stuff. Okay, so back to chatting. I've missed you, dude. I missed you too. I missed you too, Banded. Welcome back in. It's good to see you. Good to have you. So far, we're actually in production of 4 different projects. One of them is the one that I have pretty much completed. I just need to put this together on Descript. This one, The Art of Being That Guy, when we last left off, I was doing this like really obnoxious Boston accent, and they loved that audition. They sent an offer my way. They wanted me to make their project, and lo and behold, they still have not accepted my 15-minute checkpoint. So, I guess we aren't that guy. You're not that guy, pal. You're not that guy. Oh, damn. I was about to take over the stream? Oh, no. Oh, absolutely not. Absolutely. Yeah, next level, always. Next level, always. And I think that this is going to really help out with the whole enterprise. Because one of the ideas that I had when I was exploring which microphone I should really indulge in, which microphone would be a good addition to the studio. I really liked what I've seen for the Electro Voice, and I thought it would be cool to capture the high end with one microphone and the low end with the other, and then splice the two together, but do like a high pass and then a low pass filter respectively. I felt like that would be a really cool addition, and maybe be something that nobody else is really doing. I wanted to see how that would actually elevate the production level. But what else? So we had a pretty good month, actually. Even having not produced anything whatsoever, we're still feeling like the inertia from all of the projects that we've had so far. So, 20 sales this last month, and then I just actually got a check today for the for September. So we had about 25 sales in that month, and then 20 in this one. So, yeah, I'm loving it, and I think that we're a little bit on our way to produce some more. So that's where we're at as far as audiobook creation goes. What else? What else? Oh, this one. This one just sent me an offer. The Wealth Almanac, Historical Insights for Contemporary Fortune. Ooh. Ooh. Okay. So we're going to download the manuscript for that one. But I don't think that'll be terrible. You got 100 pages. Yeah, we could do this. Introduction. All right, so we got a good amount there. But I also wanted to make some headway on our... Ooh, okay. I wanted to make some headway on the legal foundation of a free society. Any new projects since what would you do? Actually, yeah. So there's a couple different ones. Let's see. No huge ones just yet. No ABC TV stuff. But apart from that, yeah, I was actually I was working background for a character on a Netflix movie coming out. So keep an eye out for a Netflix movie by Eliza Schlesinger. I'm going to be in the background of one of those productions. It's called Summer 2001. So I'll be in that very slightly. Yeah, thank you. Thank you. And then coming up, not tomorrow, but the day after, I'm going to do another background thing for a movie. I think it's going to be in in a film festival, but it's called Jacob Beats Up Nate. And I'll be in the background of that as well. Hopefully, we'll see. Knock on wood. But that is what I'm slated to do so far. So I'm going to do that at the end of this week. And apart from that, I did a project with a couple people from Webster University in the area. So that's called Dead Ends. I'm going to play a character in that called Trevor. He's kind of a douchebag. So I did that role, and that'll be a nice addition to the demo reel, and I'm really excited to see how that comes out as well for everybody else involved. And what else? And yeah, I was just offered the opportunity to portray a character called Henry in another production. I think the name's a little long. I think it's Every Second Until Our Last. I think that's what it's called. Every Second Until Our Last. Yeah. So I'll be a supporting role in that. So a couple different supporting roles. Really excited to see how those turn out, and just excited to do the next audiobook thing here too. So yeah, things are working away. I think apart from that, I'm doing a speech down at SEMO, so I'm going to be giving a presentation down there on the 14th of November, and on the 9th, I'm hosting an online seminar, and I think that's it. So not too much, but a few things here and there. You've been busy. Hey, thank you very much. I appreciate you. I hope you've been well. I hope life's been good for you, words and words. Gotta pray it'll happen. Thank you very much. I really appreciate that. Yeah, all I can do is work really hard to seek out opportunities and perfect the craft when silence and opportunities are not there. Just always working behind the scenes. Thanks all as well. Thank you. I think I do a good amount of studying of the craft, trying to pick apart and analyze good performance. I also really like to pick apart my own performance and to see where I can improve, which is a great deal. and I have a lot of growth to incorporate in my performance, but I'd like to see where that takes me for sure. And thanks, all is well. Love that. Love that. Yeah, it's like a love hate relationship watching yourself, but um, the only thing that I can see is deficiencies and things to improve. So I think it's an important practice. So let's see. What's going on with my other chat? My TikTok chat has gone away. Oh, Bibble. I'm sorry, Bibble. Yo, I don't know why, but like this live chat is just not not here at all. Yo, what's up, Ryan? Ryan? I like his growth. Hey, thank you. Thank you. I appreciate that. Bibble, it's good to see you. I'm sure you've left by now, but it's good to have you in. Hello, hello. Gorgeous boy. Thank you so much, Ryan. Ryan, I appreciate you. Also, I cannot tell if anyone has gifted. I don't think, anyway. I don't think it tells me if people have gifted. So keep being you. Hey, if anybody gifts on there and it's not telling me, let me know. Let me know what's going on. Oh, it does tell me. Okay. Okay. All right. Thank you, Ryan. Ryan. Thank you for testing that out. I appreciate that. And I'm actually not sure what it looks like on that end of things. I had to reapply for multi-streaming on TikTok, so I actually don't know what it looks like on TikTok right now. Um, so I'll have to go through and look at the performance and see like how does the mic sound? Does it look good? Obviously, I'm ignoring the chat, so I apologize for that. But hey, it is what it is. All right, let's see. So I got everything set up here, and it would be nice to have a multi-screen service here going on, but my back cracked. Oh no! I hope it's a good kind of crack. I hope it's like ah, so good. Ah, so good. Thank you so much. I don't get what you're looking at. I'm looking at the chat from TikTok, or no, Twitch. From Twitch. I believe it. Yeah, it's Twitch. It's Twitch. So I'm also live on Twitch. I'm live on TikTok, and I'm also live on Twitch. So I'm looking at both of those things. Yeah. 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 All right. There we go. I can't even tell if other people are inviting me in. Um, be very awkward if people were sending invites and they couldn't get to me. But I'm gonna leave this up. I'm gonna leave this up. Okay. It's getting a little. It gets hot in here. Okay. There we go. That's a little better. Okay. Now, where were we with this project? I feel like we can make a little headway on this. Oh my god, don't do that. Wait. Wait, hold up. What did you see? What did you see? What a beautiful sight. Thank you so much. Pandad, I appreciate you, Pandad. All right. Yeah, this is the I was just looking at the script for Every Day Until Our Last, so I just have one page of dialogue. So I already learned it for the audition, So I'm glad they enjoyed it. Wait, the shirt's just reflecting on his face. Yeah, that's it. I'm not blushing. He's not blushing. It's just the shirt. Yo, Waldo. I appreciate that, Waldo. Waldo over on TikTok. Thank you. Shout out to you. Okay. Now let's see. Oof. Yeah, I was gonna pull up my audition for the other project that I was a part of, but I'd love to show the final product when that comes out. And if I showcase my audition, I'll just give the whole thing away. We can't have that. Okay. I think I might just re-download it. You guys on Threads? You guys doing Threads these days? All right, let's see. Gotta pull up my ACX account. Go to my marketplace. In production, legal foundations. And here we are. Alright, it looks like we were on chapter 2. What libertarianism is. So we're going to download that manuscript and see if we can't make a little headway on there. This is by a person, his name is Stefan Kinsella, and he published with a Creative Commons 0 license, which is really cool. Because basically what that means is like you automatically give your consent to always make adaptations of your thing. Like you can reprint it. Anybody can use it. Love you guys. See you. You need to sleep. Hey, Pandad, I hope you have a wonderful night. Thank you so much for popping in. So good to see you. It's like 12:17, and I think it's a little later where you're at. So thank you so much for showing some love. Love you, and I hope you have a wonderful night. All right, let's see. Let's go to what libertarianism is, and I think it's like 20 pages or so. Ah, that's right. He gave me a bunch of intel as to how to pronounce. He gave me a pronunciation guide. Hans Hermann Hoppe. Hans Hermann Hoppe. Oh, come on. What are you doing? Go back. There we go. I just want to view this without the chapter guide there. There we go. There we go. All right, this guy's name is Guido, so don't come after me, Italians. I'm talking to you. Yo, Eric, babe, taking song recs. Yo, this isn't a DJ show, Bibble. This isn't a DJ show. Yo, how do we get rid of this shirt? I think, well, what you do is you go to alphalete.com/EGO, and you take this out of my cart. I think that's how it happens. You give me the amount of money that the shirt was worth, and then I give it to you, and it's a fair trade. You know, it's a free society, so you know. Hola, HS, hola HS. ¿Cómo estás? ¿Cómo estás? How are you? What are you up to tonight? All right, let's see if I can record a little bit of this. Check 1 2. Check 3 4. Yo. Check 1 2. Check 3 4.
Yo, yo, yo. Check, check, 1, 2. Check, check, 3, 4.
Sounds pretty good, actually. But all right. Hola. Hola. ¿Cómo estás? 2. Hold up. Let me make sure for sure that I haven't already done this. I just had this like weird thought that like maybe I had done even a part of this before. Let's see. It was so long ago, I saved it in a different spot. Alright, I'll figure it out. I'll figure it out. If I repeated this, I'll figure it out. Two. I'm recording, right? Yeah. Two. What libertarianism is. Originally published in Property, Freedom, and Society. Essays in honor of Hans Hermann Hoppe, Guido, nice, Guido Hulsman, and Stefan Kinsella, eds, Mises, Mises Institute, 2009. Mises Institute, 2009. Not hitting that right. Hold up. I'm not hitting that right. What's up, Filene? Good to see you, Filene. Mises Institute, 2009. The original... Still working in the lab? Yeah, I'm still working in the lab. For the most part. The original author's note thanked... Good. Thank you. Yeah, it's... that definitely pays the bills. But, that's about it. I'm doing good. How are you doing? I'm doing fantastic, Filene. Thank you. The original author's note thanked fellow Hoppe aficionados Juan Fernando Carpio, Juan Fernando Carpio, Paul Edwards, Jill Guillory, Manuel Laura, Manuel? No. I think it's Manuel. Manuel Laura, and Patrick Tinsley for helpful comments. Oof. Probably change that to time. There we go. Swoop. Hey, I'm doing good. I'm recording an audiobook. That's what I'm doing. I'm recording an audiobook. What are you doing? What up, OG Eli? Good to see you, OG Eli. Welcome in. Hello. Let's see. I'm trying to like finagle this setup to where it takes up the least amount of space. and I can see everything. Ooh, this will be good. Yeah, just like that. Just like that. Okay. That way I can do it all. That way I can do it all. Sounds great. Hey, good to see you, Alondra Leon. How are you today, Alondra? How are you today? What are you up to? Property, 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 rights, and liberty. Libertarians tend to agree on a Libertarians tend to agree on a wide array. Libertarians tend to agree on a wide array of politics and policies. Libertarians tend to agree on a wide array of policies and principles. Nonetheless, it is not easy to find consensus on what libertarianism's defining characteristic is, or on what distinguishes it from other political theories and systems. Various formulations abound. It is said, various formulations abound. It is said that libertarianism is about individual rights, property rights, the free market, capitalism, justice. The non-aggression principle. The non-aggression principle. I was like reading this note. Like, it's okay. So here's the thing, and I'll show you here. If this is how long, if that's how long the footnote is, I feel compelled to read the footnote. You know what I mean? Like, it kind of makes sense to be like, hey, you're missing like a great deal of the page if you don't read that footnote. But at the same time, like, most of the footnote is pages 24 to 25 in part 3, point B. Like, it's obviously mostly citation. Yeah, like, it feels wrong to not read it, but I can't find a good reason to read it. Filene, thank you so much for the hearts. I appreciate that. Thank you so much for all the likes and the love on the TikTok. I appreciate it. You guys are great over there. Thank you, thank you, thank you. I hope this is hitting a different stream. Dude, that picture is crazy. Not not all of these will do, however. Not all of these will do, however. Capitalism in the free market describe the catalactic pretty sure it's cactalactic. Hold up. Catalactic, a Cadillac, cactus in a Cadillac. Hold up. Cat Williams in a cactus in a cacti Cadillac, leaning back. Hold up. Capitalism in the free market describe the catalactic conditions that arise or are permitted in a libertarian society. Libertarian. I feel like that's a lot of nasal stuff right there going on. Libertarianism. Or or are permitted in a libertarian society, but do not encompass other aspects but do not encompass other aspects of libertarianism. An individual's and individual rights and individual and individual rights, justice, and aggression collapse into property rights. And individual rights, justice, and aggression collapse into property rights. As Murray Rothbard, pretty sure they want me to say Rothbard. As Mary Rothbard explained, individual rights are property rights. And justice is just giving someone his due, which, again, depends on what his rights are. Okay. If you thought the last footnote was long, look at this. That's the footnote. That's the footnote. The footnote. Let me zoom out just a little bit. Let me show you this. This page is mostly footnote. That is all the text. Like, look, that is the beginning of the page. That is footnote. End of page. It's mostly footnote. That's not a foot. That's like the whole page. You've taken the whole page with a footnote. That's not a footnote. You just made another page. Yo, this is like that's the next page too. There's a lot of footnotes going on here. I feel like you're missing half of the book if you don't say all these footnotes. Wow. Okay. Yeah. I know they're trying to put it into context as much as possible, but wow, that is a lot. That is a lot. Oh my god. Okay. Okay. This footnote from this page bleeds into that footnote of that page. It is such a long footnote that it encompasses multiple pages. I'm really trying to. Okay. Now I have to like reapproach this. Because I'm not sure not reading it would be okay. See, what I could do is I could like stop in the moment and like during this footnote, like go, okay, 37, go down to 37 and then read that. I could approach it that way. Hmm. Yeah, this is a good question. What's up, guys? How you doing over on TikTok? Hello, hello. Hello, hello. Welcome in. Yiannopoulos. Professor Yiannopoulos. What a name. I think that's fairly consistent with the remainder of this book, so like by the time that we hit chapter 3, okay, they start renaming it. But in chapter 2 there are 64 footnotes. Okay. All right, well, where are we at? Where are we at? I guess I'll read the first footnote here. Although the term property, okay, this is after property rights on the first page. Although the term property rights is widely used, property rights are in a sense necessarily public. Property rights are in a sense necessarily public, since the borders or boundaries of property must be publicly visible so that non-owners can avoid trespass. For more on this aspect of property borders, see Hans Hermann Hoppe, A Theory of Socialism and Capitalism, Economics, Politics, and Ethics. Auburn, Alabama, Mises Institute, 2017. 2010, hanshermannhoppe.com/TSC. Pages 167 to 168. A Libertarian Theory of Contract, title, Transfer, Binding Promises, and Inalienability. And Inalienability, Chapter 9, at number 38. At number 38, Law and Intellectual Property in a Stateless Society, Chapter 14, Part 2, C. See, like this, like I feel like reading those citations like don't necessarily lend itself to the audiobook itself. So I'm trying to like think about how do I attach that in a, how do I grasp the essence of what they're trying to say and not bore people with the citation. I don't know. I might have to reach out about these because I'm not entirely certain. And I think it's really going to change the way that I approach this if I do or do not want them. Or if, the person working with me on this is gonna want them or not. So yeah, probably not. I think I'm probably gonna stop it there then, as far as this project goes. Don't want to be doing that. How about I'm gonna call this legal? Fair enough. Yeah. I'm gonna call this legal foundations. So I can differentiate that. I'm gonna mute that, and then I'm gonna call this one Wealth Almanac. Then probably come back on here. What's up, Laura? How you doing, Laura? Welcome in. Hola, ¿cómo estás? What are you up to tonight? Okay, so this says 20,000 words, 2.2 hours. It's a royalty share project, which we always love, because that means perpetual income, infinitum. The Wealth Almanac. The Wealth Almanac. All right, let's get started on this. The Wealth Almanac. Historical Insights for Contemporary Fortune. Contemporary. Historical Insights for Contemporary Fortune by Michael Kelly. Copyright 2025. Present Investment Science, LLC. No part of this book may be reproduced. No part of this book may be reproduced or transmitted in any form or by any means, electronic or mechanical, including photocopying, recording, or by any information storage and retrieval system, without permission in writing from the copyright holder. Without permission in writing from the copyright holder. Couple different things. Number one, obviously I have permission because I'm making the fucking audiobook. Two, this is, and you can look this up, ChatGPT generated. What's up, Kelly? Good to see you, Brian Kelly. My man, I heard this guy got fired from LSU. Watch out, guys. Someone's getting a new coach. So, it was so funny because I was literally, dude, I was on Instagram, and I was like, doom scrolling through the stories, and then somebody posted like a dolphin diving over a rainbow, and it just said Brian Kelly was just fired. And I was shook because I'm like, yo, that's Brian Kelly. Like, he comes into my TikTok live. Hold up. Why are we excited that Brian Kelly got fired? What's going on? Not that Brian Kelly. This Brian Kelly has an E in his name. 2, in fact. All right, let's see. I am reading from my tablet. This is what I'm reading. Dude, check out how thin these tablets are these days. Look at that. Look how thin these tablets are. It's crazy. Back in my day, these things were huge. Back in my day. Hold up. It's more symmetrical that way? I hope so. I hope your name is as symmetrical as your face, because your face is beautiful and I love you. All right, let's see. Introduction. Everywhere you look, voluminous. Everywhere you look, voluminous financial advice is is dude, every time I see like when like the E encompasses most, I don't know, I have that mind where I don't just read everywhere, I also go like yellable, available at characters, like I can't help but like also put it on those because that would make so much sense. Thank you, Ray. Absolutely. Thank you, Brian. Thank you for being beautiful. I love you. Wow, how do I get Eric to compliment me like that? Uh, it's a mystery to me. Yeah, Ryan, I love you too. Come on, man. I thought we established this. Hold up. I thought we established this. Everywhere you look, voluminous, everywhere you look, voluminous financial advice is everywhere, in books, on television, and in tweets, of 150 characters or less. Ha 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 ha. Ha ha ha. 150 characters. 150 characters. Tweet it up, Zuckerberg. That's redundant. Yeah, yeah, yeah. That's what I'm saying. That's what I'm saying. I need daily affirmations. We love you, Ryan. Ryan. We love you. We love you. You're Ryan Reynolds. You're Ryan Reynolds to us. And not just to say that you're Deadpool, but you not saying you're Deadpool to us. I'm saying that you're um, you know self-aware and a beautiful person inside and out. What else? Um, hold up. All right, so I but I'm married to a problematic woman. Is that wait, Blake Lively? Is that who we're talking about? Hold up. Um, See, it's really so I'm often confronted with like obviously ChatGPT generated content professing itself to be a book. And hey, I'm here for it because it helps me practice. I get involved with ideas, at the end of the day that's really all I really want to do is look at ideas and interact with ideas. And this is just honestly fodder for topic. I could talk about things that I see on here. Um, so I don't mind it that much, but like I do find patterns when it comes to ChatGPT generated content. And, like I was thinking about this today because on the drive here, I'm listening to what seems to be a YouTube video that had AI masking of the partner of Warren Buffett, and he's giving financial advice. It's called I think it's like The Realistic Investor or whatever. And you can obviously tell that it's ChatGPT generated content. But it's obvious to me. I don't think it's obvious to everybody though. And I wanted to like detail exactly why it was obviously a vocal clone with ChatGPT generated content. You could tell because like the sentence structure, like first of all, this dude is like an ancient turtle. I mean, he may as well be Mitch McConnell, and he's using words like like stonks and FOMO and just like terminology that grandpa would not use, right? So that's one obvious flaw. Like, it's the wrong audience, it's the wrong person to be using those words. But two, they'll always start a sentence with a negation. They'll always start with, it's not just X, it's Y. Stock investing isn't gambling. It's putting your money where your mouth is and constantly keeping yourself fed. Like it's something like that, where it's like an empty statement that follows a negation. Empty platitudes that follow Like something, it's not this, it's this. And the whole thing is like completely devoid of the human spirit. Um I don't know, it's really easy, and I can probably point it out. Like if I'm reading this, I think this one's actually like, okay, let's see. Changes in the world do not worry me. So negation. I see uncertain times as opportunities for growth. Blah blah blah. Um, Regardless of your bank account, the size of your business, or even if your business is standing alone, I'm happy that I have advice that I can apply. Um, okay, this one might not be bad. He might have actually written that. But if I scroll down, like if I go to like the middle of the book, usually that's where you find most of like the GPT generated content. Okay. All right. I'm actually not okay, I'm not seeing too much of it going on here. I mean, this last bit is definitely a ChatGPT generated summary. That's that's definitely obvious. I hope he doesn't want me to read that, because he said that he added 7 pages, and this is like 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Yeah, hope not. How dare they not use Claude? Claude, really? Is Claude better? I've actually never used that. I haven't really heard of it that much, to be honest. Or so they say. Yeah, you know what? I think this either ChatGPT's getting better, and they're stopping that negation pattern, or what's up, a Kane? What's up, a Kane? You are a doll, but bedtime for me. Love you, Ryan. Ryan, thank you so much for popping in. Thank you so much for all of the wonderful gifts. I appreciate you, Ryan. Ryan, hold up. Mm, you gotta complete the heart. Hold up. I'll complete the heart. Thank you so much for popping in. I appreciate you, Ryan. Ryan, you're amazing. We love you just as much as we love Ryan Reynolds. Thank you so much for popping in. I appreciate you. Yo, thank you so much for the 4 roses. 4 roses. I appreciate that. You're amazing. And I'll have to see how this looks on the playback, and how I can optimize performance for everybody. Yeah, the AI owned by Anthropic. Oh, that's cool. Okay. Okay. All right. What's up, Arcade? Oh, thank you so much for the follow. I appreciate that. Razzo. Thank you for the follow on Twitch. Thank you for the Twitch follow. I don't know why it's not being. it should jump up with the alert box, if I'm not mistaken. Yeah. Should jump out at you. I don't know why it's not doing that. I guess I could go to the recording scene. And then it might show. I don't want to be on this for too long because I feel like it's going to limit my ability to broadcast, but this is basically what I'm looking at. There we go. That's what I want to see. All right, cool. Thank you so much, Razzo. I appreciate the follow. Thank you for the follow. Appreciate you. Preach. Let's see. What's up, Bibble? Good to see you, Bibble. Yo, check it out, Bibble. Check it out. Yo. Yeah. Is it loud? Is it proud? Is it large and in charge? Yo, every time I set it up, so every time I get a follow on Twitch, that shows up. It doesn't work on TikTok. It does not work on TikTok. I wish it did. That would be cool. Yeah, I want it to be as obnoxious as possible. So I'm just surprised that it can actually broadcast successfully to TikTok. Like, I'm just glad that it's at that level. I'll take that for now, because it'll get there at some point to where it'll incorporate, the chat into one thing. Actually, over here to the side, in that blue box, that's going to contain the consolidated chat. And the unfortunate thing is that it totally clears it out every time I switch scenes. So it cleared out all the chat up until this point. But it'd be cool if it could like show you TikTok on there in addition to Twitch and YouTube. But you know what? We're blessed anyway, so I'll take what I can get. What's up, Cammy? Good to see you, Cammy. Welcome in. Hello. And in tweets of 150 characters or less. Basically, they convey the same set of ideas, simply dressed up in new clothes. Invest, buy low, and sell high. What up, Cammy? Good to see you, Cammy. What's up? Buy real estate, buy gold, read the latest fashion for business management, and follow it until the next fashion. Comes along. Let me reread that. Read the latest fashion for business management and follow it until the next fashion comes along. Invest in cutting-edge technology. You don't really. Okay. I don't like this performance so far. I feel like I'm just in the headspace of reading it just so I can read it. Just so I can get through it. And I need to think about like how to tell this story. How to like take my time with the words and give them meaning. So All right. Everywhere you look, voluminous financial advice, voluminous financial advice is everywhere you look. Voluminous financial advice is everywhere. In books, on television, and in tweets of 150 characters or less. Basically, they convey the same set of ideas, simply dressed up in new clothes. Invest, buy low, and sell high. Invest, buy low, and sell high. Okay, that's okay. You do your thing. Love you too. Buy real estate. Buy real estate. Buy gold. Read the latest fashion for business management and follow it. And follow it until the next and follow it until the trying to like okay. Read the latest fashion. Read the latest fashion for business management. Read the latest fashion for business management and follow it until the next fashion comes along. And follow it until the next fashion comes along. Invest in cutting edge technology you don't really understand and hope it isn't obsolete in 6 months. And hope it isn't and hope it isn't and hope it isn't obsolete in 6 months. Okay. All right. I'm trying to loosen up into it. I feel like some of it's getting there. Some of it is getting there. Some of it is getting there. Some of it is getting there. Some of it. I'm like perfecting diction to deliver the lines. To deliver the lines. I should have warmed up. That's all it is. Read the latest fashion for business. Read the latest fashion for business management and follow it until the next fashion comes along. Invest in cutting edge technology you don't really understand and hope it isn't obsolete in 6 months. So you read, watch, and listen, but eventually realize that little has changed. You're still in the same spot as before. Maybe you make financial decisions. Maybe you make financial decisions without really knowing why, and they just don't pay off. Maybe your career is stalled or becoming obsolete, and not only are you worried, but you're also bored and unsatisfied. Or maybe your business is just trundling? Or maybe your business is just trundling along, making just enough profit to stay afloat, never but never enjoying real progressive success. There is something missing in your knowledge base. There is something missing in your knowledge base. Something clogging up the system, and my goal is to help you find it. And my goal is to help you find it so that you can become better informed and make better decisions. Just because someone famous says something does not make it true. Just because someone let me take it back a bit. Just because someone famous says something does not make it true. Does not make it true. If someone is rich and successful, we tend to believe what they tell us. However, remember that you have the right to ask. Remember that you have the right to ask hard questions and seek your own answers. Will my book give you answers? Perhaps, but it's more important to teach you how to ask. It's more important to teach you how to ask the right questions. It's more important to teach you how to ask the right questions. Let's maximize your and your business's financial future. Learn how to survive the dips in the economy and how to profit from the peaks. Let's maximize your and your business's financial future. Learn how to survive the dips in the economy and how to profit from the peaks. Who am I? I am Michael Kelly, the founder of Investment Science. I am Michael Kelly, the founder of Investment Science, which provides business-driven strategies and technological growth to financial services. Privately held organizations, nonprofits, environmental, social, governance projects, and technology service firms. I started Investment Science during the financial crisis in 2009. With one of my economics professor. Okay. I have a mind that will consistently seek alternative options. I don't know if you guys have that kind of mind as well, but I will consistently put what shouldn't belong into something. It makes it very hard to read actually what's on the page because my mind wants to seek alternatives always. I don't know if you guys have that or if you guys can relate, but I don't look at what is, I look at what could be, and it is really challenging to look at what is, especially for people that are literally paying you to read what is and not develop what could be. Yeah. Oopsies. So I keep reading economics, professor. That nobody wants to read it that way. It should not be read that way. I started investment science during the financial crisis in 2009 with one of my economics professors. Writing software under this premise. Writing software under this. Writing software under this premise. How to take $100 and invest it profitably. How to take $100 and invest it profitably enough to transform it into a different financial product with a time frame and strategy to have stabilized returns. In the years that followed, the knowledge we obtained from writing that software has brought us clients that include Fortune 500 companies. Alright, I couldn't read till the end, but I'm tired and it's 1:10. So I may just stop there. I'm saying I may, but I know I will stop there. I'm heading out myself. It was great to see you. Yo, words and words. Thank you so much for popping back in. Very good to see you. I'm very glad to hear that life is well for you as well. And thank you so much for coming in and showing some support. I love you, man. I appreciate that. God bless you as well. God be with you. Keep it up, bro. I appreciate that. Thank you. At times it can be challenging. In times like there's gonna be a lot of growth that happens, a lot of life lessons, a lot of learning along the way. But we'll definitely make it, and we'll make it better with every iteration, and we're gonna make improvements. And I think the greatest improvement that I can make is time dedicated to the craft. Good night. Absolutely good night. I hope you have a wonderful night. It takes one prayer, sir. You got this. I appreciate that. Thank you very much. Thank you very much. Absolutely. I am a full believer in that. I believe that you could do anything you set your mind to, and whatever you ask in the world, you will get. And you got to be very careful about what you ask, because sometimes you get exactly what you want in life in the worst possible way. So you have to be very specific. I noticed some redlining here. Sorry about that. You have to be very specific about what you want. And I just want additional time to perfect the craft, and I think that we can do it. So thank you so much for popping in. I appreciate you guys. Wonderful. Thank you so much. Willie, welcome in. So sorry, Willie. I see your comment over on TikTok. I appreciate you. Rocky, good to see you as well. Thank you so much for popping in. I am actually heading out for the evening, but just want to show you guys the new setup. So, I got a couple different things. I got actually a table. I got a table now. So I got a table to set this all down onto. I think the next iteration, the next improvement I'm going to make is probably lighting. Like the lighting is okay for right now. I think this is okay, but I would like to have more of a studio lighting. So on the face, the fill lighting, probably on the head as well. I think it's like 3 point lighting. So I'll probably get 3 points of light, of studio light, and then a backdrop for self tapes. Um, that won't help me at all with broadcasting, but it will help me with self tapes and auditions. And I need that. I need all the help I can get over there. So I appreciate you guys popping in. Thank you, thank you, thank you for all of the gifts, all of the love. We hit like an hour and 22 minutes, which is probably the longest I've ever streamed on TikTok on that account. So I appreciate you guys hanging in there and popping in while you can. So I appreciate it. I know the thing is a little fractured at the moment. You know what I mean? There's like I usually go live on a different vibe over here, but I really like the capabilities that Streamlabs has and its ability to broadcast to TikTok in this way where I could broadcast to TikTok and to Twitch and to YouTube and to Facebook, honestly. I'm not really super big fan of Facebook, but once I get 100 followers, man, we might put VODs over there as well. So, hoping to reach the largest amount of network with all of that and bring everybody together in a unified identity. So I appreciate you guys, and I will see you on the next one. We won't wait a month until the next one. I promise. We will go live much sooner, much sooner. Yo, and if you're on Kick, shout out to you over on Kick. If you're the one viewer over on Kick, I appreciate that. I can also see your comments on Kick, or I at least should see your comments on Kick, and I'm sorry if I do not. So, let me just do a brief overview on here. Char, what's up, Char? Looks like we got 2 gifters, 2,000 likes, 120 total views. I appreciate it all. Thank you guys. You all are so wonderful.